Welcome friends and war selectors, my name is HandleBarBells. Today we're going to cover a match I did today, which will showcase how superior numbers can overwhelm superior units. As well, you will see the importance of economy micro. If you like war selection content, I will be making more. I've also linked other war selection channels below in case you wanted to watch more war selection content. Let's go ahead and get right into the match. Thanks. So the first thing I do, queue up the first shoes, go to my warehouse, get a home going, and I send my Scout out or Pathfinder now. I say hello to the guy, and I don't believe he reciprocates it. I am today up against Russian beer. So I see there's a shoreline over here, spot a little fish. I also obviously see that there's some over here. If I'd paid more attention, I wouldn't have had to have built two warehouses. Start some mining, start this guy building some houses, place down the blueprint for my temple. About 2 minutes into the game, I find Mr. Russian Beer, and my guy actually finds a perfect little hidey hole right behind these trees. He doesn't find me till much later. I send my Pathfinder down here, and I think at this point I can reveal the map. So as you could imagine, it's an island map with a decent bit of resources. Not too many trees, lots of metal though. I queue up my Bronze Age of Asia. Eco isn't doing amazing, but it's doing okay. These fish help a lot. At this point, I see that he has fight pits. So I start to at least build one. I like to get one built so I can upgrade it immediately. Then I queue up 10 workers to put on this metal. I'm going to slow it down real quick. How is Mr. Beard doing? He's doing halfway decent on food. Not so much on materials. He is almost Bronze Age of Europe. So we have a Europe versus Asia play. He has now found my base. He sees I'm building barracks, and then I'm upgrading. He sees my foul yard, a couple of my workers. And I'll let you know, he actually does a pretty interesting strategy in just a little bit here. Switch back over to me. So my wood isn't doing that good right now. My metal doing a little better than his, simply because I immediately put people on it. Got the foul yard going. I've mined all this fish. Don't too much worry about the berries. I just make sure to get my foul yard going. And I now have 5 barracks. I got my first spearmen out. So he's got some workers here. He's going to do some funny business with. See my wood's slowly recovering. My first set of spearmen out. And I'm going to have this worker build a warehouse here so I can migrate some in a little bit here. Almost just walk across, of course. Won't let me do that. Uh-huh. Let me see on PopCap for a second. So I start getting some homes built, destroy that warehouse because I don't need it. And I'll give it to him. What he's about to do, I did not even see until it was getting close to done. And I have soldiers right here. Good bit of them. 15. And it just slipped me. So I'm running low on wood again. Do the spearmen as well. Obviously, I've mined a bunch of this. Speed it up a little bit. I give you $1 to whoever guesses what he's doing. I see at this point that he has barracks, so my idea was come in, disrupt his eco a little. He's already got Spearmen. I did not want him to get enough metal to start producing heavy Spearmen in the Iron Age. I'll go ahead and show you. He is both tower rushing and trying to build a wall, which he almost gets done at some point. I don't worry about it too much. I don't exactly have the units to take down all these towers. I was more worried about all the European Spearmen, which are a good bit better armor-wise. Asian Spearmen have 0.4 armor. European Spearmen have, I believe it's 1.4. Yes, 1.4 armor thickness. So I send some more out. I say I'm going to be like an angry beehive. I see he's got some stuff built over here, so I figure I'll target those workers. Doing his little wall still. How is his eco right now? So you see mine, 1,000, 1,500, and 2,400. His food's doing much better, but his resources, materials, I should say, and his metal could be doing a little better. Here he only has 12 spearmen. I, at this point, have 23. And I can make a good bit more. I see him coming in here. I have as many workers as I can. They do get kind of just slaughtered real quick. Oh, is he going to try to go around? Say whatever, and I go in. Once again, I was more so hunting these iron workers, but I figure, all right, they're getting attacked, so. Let's see. Got 7 now. You see, this wall is almost done. I just keep kind of harassing his workers just enough. And now I have heavy spearmen coming out. So I'm now an iron. Move some workers over here, because I know I'm going to need a lot of resources to build, all these heavy spearmen. I get a dock, because my idea was if I need to go out to another island to get materials, I can. And he comes in with a pretty decent military. 1.4, 4.4. So now it's a little more, not even, but you can see this. They kind of all ran in there when I meant to make them attack. So that was great. And then I have workers wanting to die. At this point, I have 29 and counting heavy spearmen. They, of course, run right through all the boars and taking you with me. So I have 34 at this point, and right around here, he actually taps out. Yep, he taps out right here. There's an odd bug when a capital gets deleted during the replay, it doesn't show it. And as well, he put in chat, he said, I have no eco. So that's why he tapped out, which, let's see, let's switch over to him. Yeah, he's got no materials right now. It was very good that he did not get to Iron Age, but he very well could have, because I would have been in a lot of trouble. European heavy spearmen obviously far outdo the Asian heavy spearmen. Watch a little bit of destruction real quick. This tower's actually survived just fine. And yeah, never got to finish his wall, which I was happy about that. The reason why he was always in such a resource deficit, in my opinion, was this wall. He should have just pushed up with towers instead. I feel like that would have been more effective. But honestly, not a bad strat if it had worked, because I would have had to build a pier here or up here and truck workers 2 at a time to do anything once all this resource got mined out. So please consider subscribing and liking, but only if you did enjoy the video. I will talk to all of you next time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. The Super Bowl's coming up tomorrow, and I hope your team wins. Alrighty, bye-bye.